I-15. Thanks for making us part of your Friday. We'll have more on the interstate accident in a moment.
First, the woman accused of housing a teen runaway made another initial appearance in district court this afternoon.
Jenna Van Delden can now add 4 charges of sexual intercourse without consent and tampering with evidence to her previous charges. KRTV's Beth Beachy joins us live with more. Beth?
Thanks, Tim and Katie. Van Delden, a University of Great Falls senior, found herself back in custody just days after being charged with custodial interference, a felony, and endangering the welfare of children, a misdemeanor. Today, Van Delden faced 5 additional felony charges. According to court documents, she went to the Cascade County Juvenile Detention Center on Tuesday to try and see a 13-year-old male who allegedly resided with her for 4 months. The paperwork says she told officers she wanted to reclaim her wedding ring and another ring from the victim's property. During investigations shortly thereafter, Van Delden and the victim allegedly admitted to having sexual relations. Judge Neal set bond at $50,000. The state asked for Van Delden's bond to be $25,000, but Judge Neal says since the defendant allegedly tried to make contact with the victim immediately after bonding out of jail and given the severity of the crimes, he raised the bond amount. Tim, Katie, back to you.
All right, thanks, Beth. Also in Cascade County Court, the teen accused of raping and beating an 11-year-old girl last fall enters his pleas.
Caleb Keebler told the court he is not guilty on all counts. Keebler is charged with sexual intercourse without consent, aggravated assault, tampering with evidence, attempted kidnapping, and tampering with a witness. Earlier this fall, we reported that Keebler was to be tried as an adult, but the state is urging the defense to complete a mental evaluation before that's decided next month. The teen allegedly lured an 11-year-old girl into an alley as she walked home from school back in October. He's set to go to trial this September.
A suspect wanted for rape in Delaware has been arrested at Malmstrom Air Force Base. The Cascade County Sheriff's Office apprehended Jonathan Karasevich today. They were given a tip from police in Harrington, Delaware. The 24-year-old is reportedly wanted on several counts of
third-degree rape involving a victim, under the age of 12. Karasevich is being held in the Cascade County Detention Center. The Montana County Attorneys Association is working to reduce child abuse by bringing the issue before lawmakers. The organization is backing 5 bills this legislative session. The first bill is introduced by a Billings lawmaker. It passed through committee today. Her proposal would mandate the Department of Family Services to immediately notify law enforcement of suspicious child crimes. A Stevensville senator wants to increase the maximum penalty for criminals who assault children younger than 3 years old. If serious injuries are inflicted, the penalty could be as many as 40 years. The other 3 bills are sponsored by Great Falls legislators. Representative Jesse O'Hara is fighting to close a loophole in the current law allowing registered offenders to evade conviction by failing to register their true address. Senator Anders Blewett hopes to give juries better background by giving them access to evidence about prior sex crime convictions involving children, and Senator Mitch Trapila wants to create a new felony for actions that lead to a child's murder, like driving under the influence with a child in the car, failing to get medical attention for critically injured children, and leaving a young boy or girl in the care of a known sexual predator. The Cascade County Attorney says he's pleased to see collaboration between lawmakers across the state and of both political parties.
Kids being killed, kids suffering broken bones at the hands of an adult caregiver, all kinds of sexual abuse perpetrated on children. And hand in hand with everything we're doing for prevention and raising public awareness, we think it's time for changing state law.
Parker says all of the bills have been well received and good conversation is starting on how to better protect the children of Montana. This week's Face the State focuses on child abuse and the proactive approach local investigators are taking to combat the problem. It's unseasonably warm today, but that won't be the story through the weekend. Claire Anderson has more on what's to come.
Thanks, Katie. You're right. We are almost 30 degrees warmer than normal temperatures right now. And as we head into the weekend, that trend is going to change. But here's a look at our current temperatures. 46 degrees in Great Falls, 47 in Helena, 38 up in Havre. But right now, we see the clouds starting to move through, even a few snow showers of White Sulphur Springs right now. But coming up in my complete forecast, I'll let you know if we can expect any more of that coming up. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Claire. An early morning accident south of Helena left 6 elk dead on the interstate.
The crash affected both north and southbound traffic of I-15. A herd of about, a dozen elk were crossing the northbound lane when 2 were struck by an SUV. As the rest of the herd continued across the median, 4 were struck by another SUV going south. No one inside the SUVs was injured. Highway Patrol troopers say both drivers, a man from Jefferson City and a man from Clancy, did exactly what they should by not swerving.
People don't slow down, and it was pretty scary, but we were able to get people to slow down enough to get around the ambulance, and then another man stopped, and we were able to pull the one elk out of the road so that we could open up the lane for everyone to go through. It was a scary situation, and it was pretty gruesome. So
We're told it was still dark at the time of the incident. No citations were issued.
After spending just over a month at home in Montana, the 186th Expeditionary Squadron at the Montana Air National Guard is deploying again. Today, airmen prepared the F-15 jets that will make the trip to Anchorage, Alaska this evening, along with almost 50 supporting airmen. Main Guardsmen will perform aerospace alert for the state of Alaska. Wing Commander Colonel Ronick says this mission is very similar to the alert mission in Hawaii, meaning airmen are familiar with what's expected of them.
They've been there and kind of done that, so having them kind of the same team, they hadn't gone off to some other jobs and some of those things, so I was able to retask them and also bring on some new faces.
Been in the military now for 8 years, and this is my first opportunity to actually deploy, so it'll be nice to go out and see what it is that we actually do firsthand.
The airmen are just leaving. They'll rotate out until the mission is complete this spring. The arts are alive and well in Great Falls, and Paris Gibson Square is doing its part by hosting the opening of their art auction exhibit.
And tonight we sent KRTV reporter Simone D'Alba to check out the local art scene. Simone?
Thanks, Tim and Katie. I'm here live at Paris Gibson Square, where tonight it's all about the art. We're seeing some bold colors, some really brilliant patterns, and just some wonderful talent here in Great Falls. As you can see behind me, I'm in a unique room. This is all artwork by Lee Steen. He's a Montana native, known for his eccentric work. As you can see, he's very unique. There really is a wide variety of artists showcased tonight, many hailing right here from Great Falls. The artwork captures the Midwestern spirit and is a modern reflection of Montanan pride.
This is our community.
It resonates with that.
It does.
Okay. The exhibit features a wide variety of pieces ranging from paintings, pottery, and jewelry.
We have over 100 pieces of artwork that's on display, 80 artists from all over the country. So you need to come and take a peek at it. And a lot of people aren't going to have a chance to buy it, but everybody should enjoy it.
The unique art exhibit showcases locally renowned artists.
Tonight is our kickoff night, and the reception opens. It's free and open to the public.
It's a free event that serves as a prelude to their gala auction, which takes place in February.
So every year we have a gala event. This year it's February 2nd at the Middle Art Country Club. In it is our art auction benefit and dinner. So you come over, $75 a person, and you have a wonderful meal at the country club, and there's both all of the artwork that's here at the museum right now is then on auction that night, both silent and live.
Tracy says art is an integral aspect of any community.
It tells our story, tells our legacy.
Now, if you can't make it to the exhibit tonight, keep in mind that it is open until January 30th. So come on down and enjoy the wonderful art. For KRTV, I'm Simone D'Alba. Tim and Katie?
All right, Simone, just in her second week here at KRTV, and she's been a great addition. So getting to show off some of the local art as she gets to know it.
Definitely, and it's nice out there today.
Right. Yeah. Beautiful night to
Driving around, temperatures are starting to warm. The snow has really gone slushy out there, making it kind of hard, but the temperatures are going to cool down heading into the rest of the weekend. Lows for tonight, 19 in Helena, 23 in Great Falls. Coming up in the complete forecast, I'll let you know what's more to come.